Okay, guys, we are back. Go over a couple of the replays from last week. This is IndyNXT at Mount Fuji. We've got 15 laps. Pace car is off, and we are just about to be underway. 15 laps of Mount Fuji in the IndyNXT. Here we go. Green is out. Starting off here. Gonna slip straight back to P5. Just a nice, clean, open angle. Make sure that nobody can really get into our side here. I'm gonna let everybody single file out, which seems to happen pretty quickly here at Mount Fuji. A little bit of a lockup for us there, pushing the car a little bit. Let's go ahead and mix up the camera angles here for you. Look at our most exciting battle here. Looking at the P5. I'm sorry, that's P3, P4. We got Phil Louis Zimny, followed by Diego Martins. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 right in your camera. The Ascension Racing, number 5, taking up 5th place there. Still in the hunt. Let these guys battle. Yeah, Ascension Racing car, the nice gap to the car behind us here. So no real pressure from behind, just in a good view of the leaders. Let them battle it out and capitalize if they make a mistake. Our idea is to go ahead and stick with the leaders, make sure we're in the position to really push at the end of the race. I'm currently sitting P5. Oh, P3 loses a little. Oh, we almost lose it coming off. P3 has just moved to P4. This is Phil. Getting passed by Jaeger. Shuffle right in P5. No real harm to foul there. Sitting in the draft. Ooh, big defensive move from the Cadillac number 3. Oh, never mind. Didn't think that it was worth the fight. All right, so 3rd and 4th, go ahead and shift their places back to where they started. We're moving into lap number 3 here. Once again, 15 laps is our total count. the number 2 having a little slide, moving himself away from P5 there. Fortunately for him, that puts the number 5 Ascension Racing car up into P4. Still in the hunt, chasing down the Red Bull car here. On board with Beaudoin from Germany. Currently sitting P3. The Ascension Racing car for a little bit. There's your top 4. You'll be coming over the lap here. Coming over start finish for lap number 5. Excuse me. Take a little on board with the Ascension Racing car for a lap. Oh, and the Red Bull car loses it on its own. Ascension Racing inherits P3. P2 up ahead there. P1 is off in the distance. You see a glimpse of the yellow car as we come. There he is, going to the second to last corner there. Locked up, blasting out to the final straight. Then he used some push to pass. Excess of 160 at this point here. 175. 175 miles an hour. Gonna slow it all the way back down to 49 miles an hour was our low speed into the speed trap corner 1 there. Hanging on to a P3 currently. Take a look at the camera. Most exciting. That Red Bull car again. Out there, Lone Ranger, Thomas. Keep an eye on this one here. Got a battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Thomas makes a smooth pass. Let's see if they get into it at this corner here. Nice smooth overtake. Going back and forth. Oh, a little pressure on him, but you can see the squeeze does not help him. Michael Schumacher, Marlboro liveried Ferrari with a German driver in there, ironically enough. Just battling right back and forth. Thomas Karnowski with Guillermo Gonzalez. Weaving back and forth down the front straight, trying to break the draft. A little too many moves here, fellas. You get one move off the racing line, one move back. That's the rule. Number 7 defending real hard to the inside. The 6 locks it up. The 2 comes by and inherits the position there. Look at this battle. Very nice. And this is lap number 7 here at Mount Fuji. Riding along with P5, 6, 7, and 8 here. Oh, Thomas overruns the corner again. Pushing a little too hard to try to keep up with the pack here, and unfortunately it is not going his way. Let's stick with the 7 car here and see what a battle looks like from inside the cockpit of one of these IndyNXT cars. Good draft. Number 2 just comes blistering by. Must have had the draft and used the push to pass. Big dive move from the 7 car. Nice and clean. Good thinking on the 2 car there. They're still side by side here. You hear them. His new position here. Thomas and Thomas. Battle going on here. Go ahead and see what the leader is up to. Along third. Do have Phil slowly catching up to us, recovered from that spin. Throwing down 125 laps, almost a second faster. And P number 2 here running similar laps to us. We're about 3/10 quicker than him. But Phil behind us. And P4 here running nearly a second faster than both of our cars. Then you get the leader out here, Stewart and Wilson from the United Kingdom. Throwing down heaters of laps. 125.5 for his last lap. As we cross the stripe here, we'll be heading to lap number 10 of 15. Pretty spread out here. Everybody just doing their track management, making sure that the only battle they have is between themselves and the track. No real overtaking. Let's go ahead and see what's on the most exciting. Oh dear, Guillermo Gonzalez loses his place. Let's see what happened to him. Let's take a quick peek. Overcooks it, coming over that curb there, and just loses that position. Loses his handle of the car. Here we are now, lap number 10. Down into the first corner, 175 down to 49 miles an hour. Early on the throttle, using all of the exit curb. Quietly running in P3 here. We do love some podiums around here at Ascension, so there's no need to risk doing anything foolish and losing the opportunity at a podium right now. Guys ahead of us are running nice and smooth. The guy in first is clearly faster at this point, so we can keep chipping away at the P2 position and try to make sure that we stay smooth and out of the reach of Phil here. Let's see, so that was another 126.5 to Phil's 125.8. Up ahead of us, Igor Martinez running 126.2. So out of the three of us here, the Ascension Racing car did run the slowest lap just there. Keep smooth. Hopefully we can make a clean getaway. Phil. Up to the Ascension Racing number 5. Just spin through the pack here. Looking at P9, P8. Everybody's very spread out here. 7, P6. 4. This is the closest battle on the track. Ascension Racing number 5. And our buddy Phil Louis Zimny from Germany, driving the Red Bull livery number 4. Doing all he can to catch up to us here. Across the stripe, moving on to lap 13. 15 laps, he is very close to us. Just still out of draft range. Makes a little slide there. Let's see if we've got push to pass to defend here. Excuse me. Making good use of that draft. See the battle behind us here is getting a little closer, tightening up a little bit. The finishing laps here. Like we have a lapper just loses his car 2 corners in a row now, makes it nice and easy. It bothers Phil. It does not, so it doesn't impede our battle. Goes out onto the track ahead of P4. P4 should make short change, and he has. Look at that Red Bull car just pulling right up behind us, getting real close striking distance. definitely has pulled himself into the draft at this point. Uphill tight left-hander over a crest, into the outside, uphill tight right-hander to the long back straights. We need to keep momentum up here. Phil is in draft range. See how good of a run he gets. I'm sure we're deploying all of the push to pass that we have available to us, trying to hang on to P3 here. White flag waving. All we got to do is defend for one more lap and we can take home a P3, a podium at Mount Fuji in the IndyNXT. Let's see how this last lap plays out. Look at how the gap is closed on us here. Phil going out wide. We're going to close the door on him. Try to keep our momentum. We'll have a little bit of a drive here toward the end of the straightaway. Let's see if it's enough where he can make a move. He fakes the move. We're going to take a little bit of a wide line there over the curb. Phil is very close, showing us his intentions. He wants to get past real bad. We're going to make these corners as tight as we can make them and defend until the end here. So Phil's still on the back. We have a drag race to the end. Push to pass is active.
Good race, Phil.
It does look like we'll hang on to a P3 finish here. That's a podium at Mount Fuji for the Ascension Racing IndyNXT car. Phil put up quite a battle there. Unfortunate that he spun. For certain, he would have definitely had that P3 in the bag. There you have it, folks. 15 laps of Mount Fuji in the IndyNXT car. Stay tuned. I got a few more of these videos for you today, guys. As always, Ascension Racing coming up with some videos.